Hello, my name is Riley Hevlin, and today I'll be talking about schizophrenia, a condition I'm sure you're all familiar with or have heard about. Schizophrenia is a mental disorder that is very popular in multiple forms of media, particularly in horror and thriller genres. This includes movies such as Donnie Darko, A Beautiful Mind, and Call Me Crazy, which often depict a murderous individual who has delusions of being the victim, with a plot twist telling otherwise. Producers and viewers alike often limit the individual to being crazy. However, this illusion is much more than what you see in movies. It is a serious mental health condition that affects how a person thinks, feels, and experiences the world. People with schizophrenia may hear voices, see things that aren't there, or have trouble telling what is real due to delusions and hallucinations. Other common symptoms include believing things that aren't true, such as delusions about having supernatural or superhuman abilities, nervousness, depression, anxiety, unclear thinking, specifically confused or disorganized thinking, fear of imminent or inevitable danger, diminished self confidence, a severe decline in work or school performance, and withdrawing from friends, family, or other social activities they previously engaged in. While individuals with schizophrenia oftentimes have coexisting conditions of both anxiety and depression, it is important to distinguish between them. Despite all three of the mental disorders being commonly known, both anxiety and depression mainly affect mood and emotions, while schizophrenia can cause a person to lose touch with reality entirely. If you see signs in yourself or someone you care about, encourage them to seek help from a mental health professional. Schizophrenia can be treated with medication, therapy, and ongoing support. The best way to help is by listening without judgment and treating the individual with compassion, staying patient, encouraging treatment, and offering support without reinforcing false beliefs, especially feeding into the idea of them being crazy or that they are an inconvenience. Remember, ignore the stigma. Be the friend you wish you had. First, learn to recognize the signs or symptoms of the condition. Second, encourage they seek help and treatment, as schizophrenia is a lifelong condition that has the potential to get worse without medication. Third, always support without judgment. Admitting that they have the condition and opening up to you is a very big step, especially considering the stigma around it. Appreciate and understand that they do not have to come to you with this information and should not be punished for doing so. Lastly, you can go to this link below at uabmedicine.org for both diagnosis and treatment, or you can call 205-934-5321 for immediate help or connection to resources. Lastly, if you want to go see a video simulation of what it's like to have schizophrenia as well as bipolar disorder, specifically auditory and visual hallucinations, you can go to this link. I highly recommend it if you wish to gain a better understanding of the life of a schizophrenic. Thank you, and I hope you have a good time.